everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Spurs. Mourning with the screen. Durant gets the bucket. And, Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
To the paint, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. From the stripe. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Holmgren outside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Screen by Jordan. Inside. Here's Caruso. And the three off target. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Eason. He's good on the shot. Eason's got 5 points so far.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, SGA. Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasizing.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Thompson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Takes it inside. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Outside, SGA. To end the cold streak, Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 9. On the wing, Holiday. And the dunk by Mourning.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And the dunk by Eason.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here is Durant. He's got 5. Thompson, left side. Clock at 6. Shoots over Dort. Thompson misses. Thunder trailing by 11. Over in the corner, Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Williams. Down low. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Great execution out of the pick and roll. Shea with a perfect delivery.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's Thompson. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Holmgren wide open. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets ahead, up 9. And for 2K Sports, will be 15. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Rockets leading by 7. Thompson outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
At the top of the key, Durant. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the rejection by Claxton.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Now Kevin Durant. He's got 5. And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. They get the rebound. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. teams changing it up here. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Pass to Finney Smith. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside, George. And here is Gilgeous Alexander. Claxton with the steal. It's 2-on-1. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Shepard, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Caruso. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Claxton with it. Williams picks him up. Finney Smith can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 13. Now Claxton. And he converts the layup. Claxton's got his second bucket tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Deflects the pass. Tries to save it. And so we conclude the first half. Rockets lead by 15. And will return shortly.
Houston, 31.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now, here's SGA. Screen by Jordan. To the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
Pass to Mourning. Now Durant. Gilgeous Alexander covering. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. SGA with the ball. He's got 6. Gilgeous Alexander explodes to the rim.
SGA going hard to the basket and finishing it with some power.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
It's Durant on the wing. That 3 off the mark. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. A 12-point game. Over in the corner, Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside for KD. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And stolen by Mourning. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Durant. Out to the wing. Now Mourning. They double him with Jordan. Going up high. Kevin Durant.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston making a switch. Rockets leading by 9. Outside Holiday. Out left to the wing. Eason. Good on the triple. Eason's got 10 points.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Screen by Jordan. Shot clock at 5. And it's Jordan with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Mourning. Out to the right wing. Pass to Shepard. Mourning inside. Good D by Jordan. Under trailing by 10. Screen by Jordan. Here goes Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
To the inside. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. Eason grabs the board. Houston leading by 8. And Mourning throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Durant just inside the line. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you, Allen. He had a nice open look right there. And the Rockets lead by 13. Jim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Over in the corner, Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Pass to Okogie. The tray. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Here's Finney Smith. Wallace covering. Pass to Claxton. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Thunder trailing by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires away from outside. And it's off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Driving to the basket. Now Shepard. Now Claxton. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Shepard. Thompson. And it misses. Thunder trailing by 13. Wallace outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now. Houston with a big group substitution here. Now Durant. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Lou Dort, it's good.
When you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Holiday outside. Now Eason. And stolen by Wallace. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort. Off target from outside. Houston leading by 8. Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Eason. Launches it. He drills the 3.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Houston.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Shepard with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Trained from outside.
For 3.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks.